Hey guys, Chef Gueli here. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to learn how to make Tikil Goman. That means cabbage. This is a really simple and easy recipe. Again, with all my recipes, like I say, you gotta put time and love and patience into it. So, as always, we are going to start with 1 sweet onion. You can add more or less if you'd like. And you definitely want it chopped finely. And I like to use my food processor for that. It saves me time. But you can definitely do it by hand as well. All right, so we're gonna start with a little bit of oil. And this is grapeseed oil, but you can use olive oil if you'd like. It's just my personal preference. So while your onions are cooking, you want to cut your cabbage. So I take the roots out because it's real hard to cook. You can feel it. Ooh. You want to put it in a strainer so you can wash it again. Fast. And now you want to cut your potatoes. A lot of times I like to use purple potatoes as well because it's beautiful in color and it's actually not as starchy. But today I'm using traditional Yukon potatoes because that's what you would find in Ethiopia. Dun, dun. This is about enough potatoes for this amount of cabbage. All right. Now that the onions are starting to cook down, I'll add turmeric. And then cabbage. Ooh, it's wet. Cabbage is also another thing that cooks down. And so you're not always going to have the amount you started with. And make sure that the turmeric and the onions and the oil is very well coated with the cabbage. If need be, of course, you can add water as you go, but try to stir it consistently and keep it covered. Keep your pot covered because it'll cook in its own steam, and that's the best way for it to cook. All right, so now that the cabbage has cooked down a bit, it's time to add the potatoes. And I did not add any water. Again, if you need to and the bottom starts to hold, of course, go ahead and do it. But a lot of times I like to cook it in its own steam and no flavors are lost. So then you wanna add the carrots and the potatoes. Along with a little bit of black cumin seed. And a little bit of salt. Make sure you cover it and let it cook just until the potatoes are nice and tender. And there goes your Tikil Goman. And the final product of the Tikil Goman looks just like this. No water added. See, the steam is what created all this liquid at the bottom. No flavors lost. Yummy.